the holiday edition of the Breakfast Daily by Apioko. Apioko, good morning.
Good morning,
How
David.
are you?
I'm well. How are you?
And you don't look holiday-ish, crowd. It's like you have...
Well, it's a holiday.
You have...
What do we do on holidays? We're supposed to live our best lives on holidays.
Yeah.
And since we're at work, on Workers' Day,
I love it.
we might as well. How are you doing?
I'm well. I'm good. I'm well. Yeah.
You just spoke about the family consecration,
Yes.
and you know, the number of people who are there as we speak. And you know, family consecration is one of those events at Citi where you know, we don't typically have cameras in people's faces because they're very vulnerable moments. You know, people are coming there with all their burdens and they're laying them at the altar, right?
Yeah.
But when you're there, the kind of presence that you feel, it's like none other. Like, even if you don't believe that there's a higher power and you step there, you feel it. You come to terms with it. You know, so those who are still at home and you're not sure, is this for me? Do I really need the prayers? Will things really happen? Will things really work? A lot of people have laid down their troubles at that altar over the past 17, 18 years. And they've come back with stories to tell, testimonies to share. So I do encourage you to head to the Winners Chapel. You know, just go there, be blessed. If for nothing at all, go and observe and just take in some of the aura that exists there.
No, it will really be a powerful, impactful service, and you need to be there. From history, the last few editions that we've had, you know, we've had over 10,000 people recorded in attendance. So this year, I don't even want to imagine where we're going to go with this, you know. So, like I said, by this time, the auditorium itself is actually full.
Exactly.
You know?
So the spillover outside.
Exactly. And Reverend Mauli and Reverend Stephen Wenger were here last week, and they said that, look, all you have to do when you arrive is find a spot. And stay in your spot.
Just be there.
And pray. You wherever you
just
are,
be
car
there.
park, outside, wherever, you will be part of the service.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you'll be part of the service. All right, a few more headlines here on citynewsroom.com. 76 Ghanaians cross Sudan-Ethiopia border to be flown to Accra on Tuesday. Yeah, everywhere they are Ghanaians.
Look.
Everywhere.
Look.
Everywhere they are Ghanaians.
There are Ghanaians and Nigerians, even in Antarctica. So they're everywhere.
Look,
we are everywhere.
When I was in secondary school, we lived in Malawi, right? And so we had a Ghanaian family friend who worked with the UN, and he came visiting one evening, we were having dinner, and then he was telling us about Ghanaians that he found in Greenland, and then you know he had, you know, so the funny thing was that he had an issue with his car, driving on some rough road somewhere. It was countryside, right? So he changes the tire and he comes back to town. So he's going to like a, you know, official mechanic place and everything else. And then somebody says to him, oh, by the way, there's a Ghanaian vulcanizer in this particular, he was like, a Ghanaian vulcanizer in Greenland? How? You know, but yeah. That was a funny story we used to share all the time for many years.
We're everywhere.
Everywhere, you know.
No, but I do hope that, I'm happy that these Ghanaians have been able to cross safely and they will come home.
Repatriated safely to Ghana.
It's not a joke out there.
No, it's not. No, it's not. That what they are going through, we don't wish it on anybody. It's a terrible experience.
Absolutely.
Right now,
and I really do hope that the AU, the African Union, and I mean ECOWAS, all the different blocks that exist within Africa. I just hope that they come together and they're able to do something about the situation.
It's not good. Yeah, so we have, let me just give you a couple more. Akufo-Addo is still committed to Galamsey fight. This is Husseini Issa speaking. Now, okay. I don't know if I should comment on this, but maybe I should just walk past.
It's a holiday.
It's a holiday.
Let's not.
Yeah, we'll just walk past. Okay. All right. NPP will draw lessons from the EIU report. Again, Husseini Issa speaking. And EIU predicts delay in IMF board approval for Ghana. Yeah.
And what's attributed to this delay?
Well,
or this prediction?
Let me. So, you know what? Let me just. I think I should read a portions of that story here so that we can give us some context.
Yeah, because Ghanaians are suffering.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. We're hoping that this month will end all of those things, and it's like we are moving forward. But they're saying that there'll be a delay.
It doesn't look likely.
Ghana's hope of securing an International Monetary Fund board approval soon is expected to delay owing to prolonged external debt restructuring negotiations and the involvement of numerous stakeholders in the process. Now, this is according to a London-based economic and political analyst, the Economist Intelligence Unit, the EIU. Now, the EIU, in its 2023 country report on Ghana, stated that it anticipates Ghana to secure restructuring agreements on its public external debt during 2023-2024, involving official and private creditors alike. Now, it however notes that given the country's pressing macroeconomic crisis, the conclusion of domestic debt swap operation in February and increasing international attention on speeding up external debt restructuring, our core forecast remains that the IMF program will be approved by mid-2023. So,
well, I mean, mid-2023, that's June. I mean, if we're going July, by actual numbers and what mid means, we're looking at June.
So not May.
Well,
it looks like
June is next month.
Based on the prediction, it looks like
June
is next month anyway. So
that's, no, I
fingers
mean,
crossed.
And
we'll
I mean, valid reasons. If I mean, the EIU is a credible entity. Most of their forecasts tend to fall in line.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's been impressively accurate. You know,
and valid reasons. It's not just Ghana and the IMF. There are so many stakeholders involved here. There are so many people whose money contributes to this pot of money that Ghana should be benefiting from under this program. So if some of these stakeholders have concerns or they need things to be clarified, then we need to allow that room for that to happen. You know, after all, we are going cup in hand, and beggars shouldn't have a choice. So let's just keep biding our time. And meanwhile, trying to do what needs to be done back at home.
Internally,
you know, to at least mitigate the situation a little bit. Yeah.
Well, let's go for some sports update. Sports reviews next. All right, so let's get into some sports stories.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, why are you smiling, Plenty? I don't like that. Why?
I'll explain that smile later on in the story.
No, I want you to explain it now. I don't want any surprises as we're going along.
No, it's okay. You let me do
But
the
over the weekend, the Bet Power Premier League, our local Premier League, defending league champions Asante Kotoko drew 1-1 with Tamale City in week 29 on Sunday at the Baba Yara Stadium. Kotoko took the lead through Rocky Jamina after 35 minutes, but Yaya Mohammed drew level on 41 minutes. And the result leaves Kotoko in 6th place on 43 points, while Tamale City at 16th on 36 points. And we've got the table up there on the screen. You can see some of the things that happened over the weekend. We also had Hearts of Oak, and we bounced back to winning ways with a 2-0 win at home against King Faisal. That cannot be a fluke. Late goals from Salifu Ibrahim and Linda Ntange settled the game in Hearts' favor on the day. In other results, there were wins for Gold Stars, Isatreman, Bechem United, Karela, Dreams FC, and RTU. And later today, please look out for that, we've got Aduana Stars, who will be facing the Kotoku Royals. So you see that. I think that I mean, Asante Kotoko 1-1. Yeah, it's hard to focus. It's a game for me.
I don't know what your issue is. Anyway.
What's your problem?
Anyway,
You're a Kotoko fan.
No, I'm not. I'm an Olympics boy.
Oli.
Yeah.
I have a soft spot for Oli.
Yeah. Only family consecration.
All
All right, so we still have more stories for you. Now, Premier League on Citi. Manchester City went to the top of the Premier League with a 2-1 win at Fulham. Erling Haaland scored his 34th league goal of the season, and Julian Alvarez added a second after Man City were pulled back by Vinicius. Now, Newcastle and Manchester United continued their pursuit of Champions League football with respective home wins.
Yeah.
Newcastle came from a goal down to beat Southampton 3-1 thanks to Theo Walcott's own goal and 2 from Callum Wilson. Now, Manchester United needed a first half Bruno Fernandes goal to beat Aston Villa 1-0 at Old Trafford. Now, it was Villa's first loss in 11 games in the league. Now, the goal was Fernandez's 11th of the season. Abby, you can read the next story.
Yeah, but I just want to point out that it took Manchester United to beat Aston Villa, you know, after their winning streak. I just wanted to point that out.
That it was only Man United that could stop them in their tracks.
Yes,
okay,
you know,
okay.
I just wanted to point that out.
Okay, all right, okay.
Now, with much burden on my heart, I take the next story. Liverpool edged Tottenham 4-3 in one of the most exciting matches in recent years. I don't know about that, but yeah, it was interesting. Liverpool went 3-up via goals from Curtis Jones, Luis Diaz, and Mo Salah.
In 15 minutes.
But Spurs fought back to level the
15
game
minutes.
through Harry Kane, Son Heung-min, and Richarlison.
Yeah.
However, Jota scored seconds after Richarlison did to give Liverpool the win. On Monday, Leicester faced Everton, that's today, in a fight for Premier League survival. And on Tuesday, Arsenal welcomed Chelsea to the Emirates. And so please do, look out for those games. You know, Citi FM, we broadcast on radio the Premier League, the English Premier League. All the games are there.
Yeah.
Our stellar City sports team always willing and ready to. But let me just point something out. So this weekend, you know, I've been quite busy, so I've not really been really paying attention to a lot of the matches. I mean, I usually catch up online or go and watch highlights, that kind of thing. But over the weekend, the joy in my heart I felt when I realized that women have started doing commentary.
Yeah.
Look, most refreshing thing ever. I was
Yeah.
like, well, why haven't we done this before? And it's significant because, yes, we hear women doing commentary for women's games, but these are
But on the
men's games. Yes.
Main
the
front
top
line.
games.
Yes.
I was so excited.
Yeah. No, but I think that.
And I'm sure my husband wanted to give me a slap because I was walking around and I would be like, oh my God, that sounds so great. Oh, and that's when he look at me like, what's wrong with you?
No, but I think that a lot also is changing.
Yeah.
In the game globally, you know, because for the longest time, women's involvement in soccer was like back burner.
Exactly. So I mean, look at what happened with the World Cup in November, where we had an all-female referees team for a men's World Cup game. You know, and then, but my husband also pointed something out. He said he actually hasn't really paid attention to it. And his reason is that now when the analysis is happening during the frontline games, a lot of women are on the panel. So he's become accustomed to hearing women's voices commenting. So he hasn't even really realized that it's transitioned to game time commentary. But I thought it was brilliant. And if ever there's a time for, you know me, I mean,
celebrating women,
equity and equality, this must be it.
Fantastic.
I never thought I would see it.
Yeah. Well, it's happening. It's happening live. And I just need to stress the fact that, you know, Spurs thought they had it in the bag. You know, literally they had it in the bag. It was 90 minutes plus 3. You know, 3 minutes into injury time. You know the referee is about to blow his
So what's your point?
And then They smashed it in, and
Why
we were
are you
like, you know
rewriting
what?
the story?
No, we said, like, listen, the script.
Like
ain't
you're
over.
literally writing an article with your mouth.
The game is not over till it's over, and we made sure it was over. Yeah, 4-3. Eat that. Anyway.
So you sat there and let them score 3 goals.
No, sometimes you have to
To
give
almost
chance.
level up
sometimes
the
you have to
4.
give chance. Yeah.
You sat there.
No,
you
they
scored
leveled.
4 goals.
No, they level. No. We scored 3. They got 3 back, and we said, you know what?
You scored 3 in the first 15 minutes.
Yes, 15 minutes.
You allowed them to come and catch up with you.
We give them the extra 75 minutes to catch up.
So you wanted them to level up with you. Why?
So that we can make it pain them. Yeah, you know it is.
That's the story.
Yeah, that's the story. Yeah.
That's what you're sticking to.
I'm sticking to this one.
Congratulations.
Yeah.